What's up, leaders? This is the quick introduction video to our hospitality team at Westside Youth. Quick note, Chris has pretty much completely lost his voice, so I'll fill in everything that Chris has to say, let you know what he's thinking. So right now, if Chris could speak, he'd let you know that it's a known fact that the reason students keep coming back to student ministry is because of their relationships with the other people here, including students and leaders. And so this team is all about creating relationships between students and leaders with students. And we've done that by creating a funnel system of sorts to make sure that no student slips through the cracks and that they all get connected with one another. We're going to show you a few of our positions as we go through here that each of you are going to get to be a part of on a week-to-week basis. And so we'll give you the rundown here right now.
So this is position number 1. The people at this position will be known as the greeters. It's pretty self-explanatory. Students coming into the building, you're going to be greeting them, high-fiving them, having a whole bunch of fun, and welcoming them in to Westside Youth. But there's one more job to the greeters other than just greeting. You are actually going to be taking the students, if you can recognize that they're new, and bringing them to the connection table inside. Let me show you how it's done. Chris is going to model our 7th grade boy who is so awkward and doesn't know how to talk to adults yet. I'm going to be the greeter, and I'll show you what this looks like. Why don't you come on in? Hey, what's up, man? Have you been here before? No, not yet? Hey man, I'm Kendall. Why don't I show you where to go to get connected? Follow me, man.
This is position number 2. We are calling the people at this position the connectors. The connectors, it'll be a leader and or student leader here ready to receive new students as they get brought from position number 1, the greeters. So the connectors, once they receive a student, they will have them fill out a connection card. And if they like, they can get a new t-shirt for free $99, baby. Once you have them fill out the connection card and get them a shirt if they like it, you are going to take them and walk them over to their small group leader wherever they may be. And the conversation will look a little bit like this. Come on in, Chris. So I just had Chris fill out a connection card, scribble, scribble, dabble, dabble. He just got his brand new shirt. Look at that. And now I'm going to walk Chris out and say, hey leader, this is your new student, Chris. Why don't you get Chris connected to the rest of his small group? And then as a connector, you'll walk back to the table ready to receive other new students. This is position number 3. We're calling this position the floater. The floater's job is going to be floating around Westside Youth looking for students who might be isolating themselves, who maybe don't know other people yet, who are just sitting alone like our awkward 7th grader right here, Chris. See, maybe he's due, maybe he's not, but he hasn't formed relationships yet. And so the job of a floater is to, hey, how you doing, Chris? I'm Kendall. Start a conversation, talk with them, relate to them. And the job of a floater is especially to get Chris back connected to other people his grade and his age. And so I'll take Chris and say, hey man, would you like to join me in basketball with the rest of the 7th grade boys? Sure. All right. And we go and play basketball together. The goal of the floater is to make sure nobody is sitting alone and everybody has a place at Westside Youth. So that is what we have in mind for the hospitality team. If Chris could speak, he would let you know, first and foremost, that it's not about perfection. It's about connection. We want students to be connected because that's what's going to keep them coming back to learn about Jesus and hopefully have them walk from death to life in relationship with Christ. Not only that, as time goes on, we want this team to be essentially a student-run team. We want more and more students to populate this ministry as we go through the hospitality team. And so to start off, if you know any students that you think would be fantastic at this role, tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, would you like to shadow me? Would you like to get involved? What would it look like for you to participate in this? And eventually, if this is an entire student thing, then again, the most powerful thing is students connecting with one another. And so we're just building family that way. So that's all we got for you guys, and I hope to see you next Wednesday. Peace.